the phrase "all lives matter." Although, here we go. Ooh. So although your intention may be of one to support the unity of all life, to value every human, the impact that that phrase has on the Black community is harmful. It shows a lack of respect to Black bodies, and it's dismissive of the statement of the movement Black Lives Matters. By saying all lives matter, it is taking away, it's kind of sidetracking the conversation. The Black Lives Matter movement has a specific intention to bring awareness to the harm and oppression that's experienced by Black folks. It doesn't mean that all lives don't matter. Nor does it mean that only Black lives matter. It's a specific call to support Black lives as they are in danger due to systematic racism and whiteness. Underfunded schools, food deserts, inequity in our health system, which is bringing to light even more now in the wake of a pandemic. The disproportionate police brutality that is experienced by Black bodies, and more. All lives won't matter until Black lives matter. I heard it said once that if a house is on fire and you call the police or the fire department, they show up. You're not going to say, all houses matter, please spray water on all the houses. There's one house on fire, it needs your attention. Give that attention to the house that is burning. And see, our history has shown that white lives have always mattered in the eyes of the government and the police. So let us now, fellow white folks, use our whiteness to support those, and our own white privilege to support those who need it, and create the systematic changes needed for a world that works for everyone. In order to experience a demonstration, we must be willing to first look at the condition, to name it, and to then call forth a new vision of what we desire. The unwillingness to name the problem, racism, keeps that system of whiteness in play. It sticks with the status quo, which is that default underlying system. And we are being called to a greater vision for our society, one of equity, one of justice. But there are social contracts that we have that are not being withheld by some because of whiteness. It's not an equal playing field. So just as our intention matters, so does our language. Consciously choosing the words that we say, that we post, especially right now, we're in a world where most of the ways we're communicating is online because we're barely in person. So that's a very powerful platform that which you have. If you just think, oh, I'm just kind of unconsciously sharing my thoughts and my opinions and processing out loud through Facebook, know that your words have an impact. Choose wisely, educate yourself. Consciously choosing our words with respect to the impact in which it has takes mindfulness, and it takes a willingness to educate ourselves as to what the impact may be to an oppressed community. I get it. We don't know what we don't know, but now you know.